Wow, is it hot or what?
What's up guys, my name is Double Z and welcome back. This is the second part of the 60 seconds gameplay and we are at day 25. We're actually doing pretty good. I honestly didn't think we would make it this far, but yeah, let's continue. Yuck, a mutant cockroach. Oh my, that thing is huge. And there goes another one. Roaches everywhere. We're doomed. We already feel all dirty. Yeah man, I figured they would get sick from the freaking cockroaches. What Mary Jane did today was a real shock to us. While no one was around, she started meddling with our food supply. She didn't even eat or drink anything. Just poured it in the trash. We have no idea what came over her, but we doubt she did it out of spite. She seems to not remember anything. Instead, she just keeps sniffing and then giggling. Oh my god, what the hell, man? She's going crazy. And while staring at an empty wall, the whole situation is really weird. We lost a whole freaking can of soup just because of her. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Man, hell no, I'm not giving her anything. Let's just give some soup to Ted and Dolores. We wish we could just leave. Sitting down here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. I freaking noticed that. Oh man, we barely have some soup left. Let's give it to Dolores and Mary Jane. Hopefully she doesn't do something crazy again. And we had to do the expedition since, as I said, we don't have any food and barely have any water, so I think we'll send Ted tomorrow. Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss. So when a single brick fell out from the wall revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check that hole out and see what the source of that smell is. I'm not sure if this is safe, but let's see what it is. We approached the hole cautiously and peeked inside. What happened next nearly gave us a heart attack. Some crazy rodent, a reptile, or whatever this crazy mad creature was, leaped out and started jumping all over the damn shelter. It was everywhere. We couldn't catch it. Before we could do anything, it pushed our radio off the table and went back in the hole it crawled from. We never saw it again. Oh man. So apparently that was a really bad choice, since we can't use the radio no more. We need to make a choice for today's expedition. Since we can't send out Ted, we should probably go with Dolores. And let's give her the rifle. Day 30 and we survived a freaking month in this hellhole. Everyone is thirsty, tired, fatigued, crazy. What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. I like that saying. Let's give some water to the kids and Ted, I guess. The other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened we found a suitcase on the doorstep and there was no one around. It isn't signed, but it sure looks like it's meant for us. Shall we check what's inside? I don't feel like anything dangerous could be inside, so let's check it out. There might be some food or water in there. Dolores is back. She's hungry, tired, and fatigued. And we got some cans of soup, so it's looking good. It was an innocent looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought we got lucky, but it was all a lie. Either that water was irradiated, or it had some kind of biological weapon. It made us feel all pretty sick. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Really? Why would someone do that, man? At least Dolores brought back the shotgun and got us these 3 bottles of water, so that's a good thing. And 2 cans of soup. Dolores is doing work. Let's give them all soup since they're probably hungry right now. Skip the expedition. We learned a valuable lesson recently. If you don't do anything about roaches in your home, you will end up with more roaches. That's not ideal. If we don't do anything about it, we will end up all glowy, just like them. Alright, thankfully we still have the rifle, so let's use it. We've been hearing a lot of noises coming from our neighborhood today. Our guess is that there is a zoo escape and the animals are stampeding up there. It might be a good choice to hunt some fresh food. Who should go outside? I don't think the kids will be able to hunt, so let's send Ted. Ted is back and he's fatigued. Everyone else is as well, but that's what we gotta deal with right now. We found the herd and were able to bring down something that looked like a two-headed donkey that was carrying a package of sorts. Before we could get to it, a giant bird of prey swooped down, grabbed the carcass, and flew away. All that remained were a few cans of soup that fell out of the donkey's pack. I mean, we could have just hunt down the donkey, but whatever, I'll take the soup. Everyone seems to be thirsty. Let's give him water since we have plenty of it. We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. Man, these notes are getting more and more sad. Hear that? Noises coming from below. This is probably the right time to check out the manhole in the corner. The one that's been locked tight ever since we got to the shelter. I mean, sure, let's check it out with the flashlight. Day 35, and let's see what we found there. We found treasure down there. Pills, bottles, and other medical supplies were stacked on a few shelves down in a narrow room. That's great, we got a first aid kit. We can use it on Timmy. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Timmy, he was always a wild one. A shelter is not the best environment for a boy who's hell-bent on running around until he can barely breathe. He really misses that. He asked if he could go outside to the surface, even for a short while. This sounds highly dangerous and irresponsible. Should we agree? I can really relate to Timmy right now. I can understand him, but I really don't want to risk it, so no. Sorry, Timmy. Oh my god, look at him. It says that he's crazy, but I just think he needs a little attention, that's all. He's just a kid after all. We had to say no, what else could we do? It's dangerous and Timmy's sad puppy eyes aren't enough to convince us. And no, chewing on your own foot is not a convincing argument either. Oh man, I feel so sorry for Timmy right now. Mary Jane is hungry and thirsty. I feel like I shouldn't be reading these because probably all of them are going to be both hungry and thirsty for the rest of the game, at least for how long we survive. I'm gonna give water to Dolores and Timmy. No need for the expedition yet. We wish we could just leave. Okay, I already saw that. Oh my god, look at these guys. They're freaking green. Guys, I don't think we're gonna survive for long. The world has ended, who cares about showering? We can get used to it, adapting shouldn't be hard. It will be like a camping trip. It will... oh no, that smell is just terrible, don't puke, don't! Suspicious looking stains cover parts of the page, oh my god. Mary Jane caught something nasty at Timmy is sick, Ted is sick, and Dolores is sick as well. We are not doing good. They all need first aid kits now. Let's give some water to Timmy. I feel like we're gonna need Ted the most, so let's give him everything, and let's give some water to Dolores as well. Should we do the expedition? Yeah, let's go for it, since we don't have much supplies. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind the door. When we peeked out in the morning, we saw a leather suitcase. It has no address or name on it, but we're pretty sure it's meant for us. Should we open it? I feel like we need to take every opportunity that comes our way, so let's open it. There's no such thing as too much water nowadays. We inspected it thoroughly after taking it out of the suitcase, but it looks absolutely harmless and purified. We hope we get to meet this generous stranger one day and thank him or her personally for keeping our family well hydrated. I think they're overhyping this situation. I mean, it's just one bottle of water. If it was like 3, then it would be different. I'm gonna give some food to Mary Jane since I didn't do it last time. And I'm still deciding between Ted and Timmy for the expedition. But yeah, I feel like Ted is the one who should do it. If there's one sure way to get our attention, it's definitely banging on our shelter door. Whoever it is, they're quite persistent and they've been on it for the past 5 minutes. Should we open? I don't think the answer to this question should ever be yes, especially since this is survival. I don't think rescue is coming any day soon, so no. Rationing supplies, I'm giving them out as they're free, but I know we're gonna run out soon, so it's not looking good. We've always wanted to throw a party with a huge cake. For some reason, it never worked. Okay, you already saw this? We got a visit today from a person with a physical mutation. He managed to grow several extra fully operational hands. He shared the story of his group with us, people with other deformities who, despite their circumstances, remain friendly and struggle to gather supplies. Wherever they go, people just shoo them away in fear of getting sick. He promises that if we gift him some supplies, his group will help us get rid of bandits next time they bother us. We really may need this can of soup, but I feel like they need it more, so let's give it to them, I guess. Day 44 and wait, where's Mary Jane? Ted has been outside for far too long and still has not returned. We fear he isn't coming back. Uh-oh. This morning at breakfast, Mary Jane stood up and calmly announced that she's leaving for weekly tuba lessons. What the hell is going on, man? She says she really needs to go as she doesn't want to upset her teacher. When we tried to remind her that both her teacher and her tuba are probably gone, she just shook her head and called us crazy. Heartbroken, we watched her wave us goodbye and leave the bunker. Are you freaking crazy, man? I mean, I guess Mary Jane is sick and kinda crazy, but what the hell was her mom thinking, you know what I'm saying? We wish we could have helped her somehow. Oh my god. Things are not looking good, guys. Day 44 and almost all of the family members are gone. We decided to have some fun today and play a game or two. That's fine with me, but I don't know how you can play a game in this situation. I love how Dolores' hands are just like this. We thought playing the silent game would be a good idea. The silence was too annoying and we quickly stopped. These guys, man, they don't know what they're doing. I mean, I guess I give them water, at least what's left of it. That trash can of ours is getting disgusting. The good news is, we don't have much of an appetite when we see it, so we're saving some food. Yet for some reason, we would like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are a pretty good motivator. We can't really do anything about that, so whatever. The schedule says we give them soup today. It's tough surviving in these conditions. Let's hope this will be over soon, or else we might end up dead in some wasteland ditch. That's not something we're looking forward to. I mean, we got like less than half a bottle of water. I feel like we should give it to Ted, and I guess that's it for now. There's never a good time to go out into the radioactive wasteland, but it seems this will become a necessity in this world of ours. We thought it would be a good idea to make this happen sooner rather than later, and plan the trip outside. Before we could make the third step beyond the shelter doors, an unknown creature started growling at us in the darkness. We had only moments to decide what to do. So I guess as days go by, you have to go into the wastelands. They don't really give you a choice. Should we do the expedition? I mean, let's go for it. What can we lose in this situation anyways? We learned a valuable lesson recently. I read this already. There's nothing I can do about it really. And day 50. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it to day 50. I mean, things are not looking great, but whatever. I made it to day 50. Our new cockroach roommates can be a bit messy, disgusting and annoying, but surely this is not the worst thing that could have happened to us. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a way to stay positive. Time to ration supplies? We don't even have any left, so what is there to ration, really? Let's send out Dolores with a flashlight and just hope for the best, I guess. Aw man, look at Timmy all alone in his shelter. How about getting Timmy something to drink?
How about that?
Trust me, if I had any water left, I would give it to Timmy, definitely. Timmy is looking worse and worse. We can take care of ourselves. Timmy is in terrible shape, we need to give him water now. As I said earlier, man, if I had any water, I would give it to Timmy. All I can do right now is give him a can of soup. Nothing I can do about that, so why bother reading it, right? Uh-oh, the end. Did Timmy die? Our time will come, but for the time being, we'll just have to adapt to this living situation. They're here, we're here, let's make the best of it. They're only cockroaches after all. Are we really still talking about cockroaches? Timmy was very sick and there was nothing we could do to make it better. Oh no. He understood it and probably decided he's better off far away from such irresponsible parents. He left and never came back. We don't think Dolores is coming back from the surface. We didn't make it. These are our final words, and our advice to anyone who reads this is obscured writing. And I guess there's like a description for each day, which is pretty cool. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that's it, guys. Oh, that's a pretty cool background. I really like it. Anyway guys, I guess that's it for this gameplay. We definitely survived for far more days than I expected, so that's really good. Anyway, if you play this game, make sure to leave me your high score in survival mode in the comments, so I can see if I did better or worse. And that's it for this video guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you want, you can like and subscribe, which really helps me out, but if you don't want, that's okay, that's fine with me. Thank you for making it this far into the video, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Wow, is it hot or what?